YouTube video, everybody. I'm sitting in front of this very echoey brick wall to do a very fun video today. I actually got asked by a lovely lady who goes by Hair Stories on Instagram to answer some hair Q&A questions about my death hawk for her Instagram page. And I thought, what the fuck, let's upload this to YouTube. I bet you everybody out there in internet land would be interested in hearing some more facts about the history of the hawk and why I did it and all that business. So here we go. All right, so there's 9 questions involved in this. I thought there was 10. I don't know why there's not 10, but there's 9. So here we go. When was the first time you had a major hair change? Well, this is an interesting question because for a very long time when I was a little girl and even when I was a teenager, I had nothing but long hair. My hair is very curly, obviously, and I just let it grow and I would trim it. But even when I would go to the hairdresser to get it trimmed, I would be upset about it. Like my mother had to fight me to get my hair trimmed. But that was all I ever knew, having really long hair. And I was happy with it because with long hair you can do a lot of things, right? You have a lot more style options, whatever. You can put it under your face, you can wear it down, whatever. And then, I don't know how many years ago, a number of years ago anyways, I had a very stressful period in my life and my hair started to fall out. So it just got really thin and shitty looking and I couldn't do anything with it, and I was scared as hell to do anything with it, and it looked like I was balding, like everything was bad. So I started wearing wigs, but I didn't want to cut it. And there finally came a point where I just looked in the mirror and I was like, this looks terrible. Like this looks terrible. It looks thin and stringy and you can see my head and like everything is bad. So I wore a wig and I walked into a hairdresser and I said, like, I took my wig off and I was like, this is like embarrassing. Like, what can I do? What can I do about this? And the girl looked through my hair and she said, you're probably gonna have to shave your head. Like there's nothing for it. Like your hair's gone basically. And then she dug around a little bit more and she said, well, you know what? The middle's not too bad. Like the top of it's a little bit thin, but like the middle and the back here is still okay. But it's over here, it's terrible. So like you either have to shave it completely or we can try to give you a little mohawk and save some of your hair and see what happens. And the mohawk, believe it or not, seemed like the less scary option than being a bald girl at the time. So I said, well, you know what, let's do it. Let's cut it into a mohawk. If it looks like shit, we'll just shave it off because that's the other option, right? And as soon as she started like shaving the sides of my head, like I just looked in the mirror and I was like, I fucking love this. Like I fucking love this. Like this is me. I'm sad that I didn't do this sooner. And it's unfortunate that it took such a terrible event to make it happen, but like, this is fucking fantastic, and I don't ever plan on going back to having long hair anytime in my life. Okay, question 2. What is your favorite thing about having unique hair? Well, one of my favorite things is that this makes me fucking taller. Because everyone needs to be taller, and like flat foot, no shoes, bare feet, I am 6 feet tall. So when you add like the platforms or the stilettos and you add the fucking death hawk, I am a super tall girl and I love it. Because again, when I was younger, I was very awkward about being tall. Like I was 5'9" by the time I was 13. I wore 2-inch heels to my grade 8 graduation and none of the boys would dance with me because I was too tall. And that made me feel bad about myself. And then one day I just thought, fuck it. I can't help how tall I am. Like I should embrace this. And now I have the mindset that like, if you don't like how tall I am, fuck you, I'm buying taller heels just because you don't like it. Like, it's none of your fucking business what I look like, and so long as I like it and I'm happy with it, then everybody else can get the finger. So I do like that this gives me a little bit of extra height, although it does make driving a little difficult, which is, pros and cons. All right, question number 3. What is your favorite way to style your hair? Well, this would definitely be my solid favorite, the standard death hawk. I really like doing my hair this way. A close second would definitely be when I do Liberty spikes, but they require a lot more work to put up and they make my life a lot more difficult when I'm driving or going through doorways or doing anything, because I can barely clear doorways with this. So the Liberty spikes make that a lot harder, but they do look fucking cool. All right, question 4. What is something you want to say to someone considering changing up their look? Do it! Absolutely fucking do it. That is what I want to say to you. Go for it. The great thing about hair and the thing that I learned through having the death hawk is it's like a fucking superpower. It grows back, right? If you get a haircut, you don't like it, so what? It grows back. Wear a wig, cut it even shorter, change it again until you do like it. There's a million colors of dye in the world, there's a million haircuts in the world, and you don't know if you're gonna like it until you try it. I didn't know that I was gonna love having a mohawk, but like here we fucking are. All right, question 5. what are your future plans for your hair? Well, I mean, I really love this. I don't plan on changing this anytime soon. Plus, like, people have started to like recognize me by the mohawk. They'll say stuff like, oh, you know, that tall girl with the, and do this on top of their head. So it's definitely like a defining feature at this point. If I do get sick of it or decide to change it, I'm going fucking razor bald. I'm gonna be like the weird bald girl, and I'm gonna rock the ever living shit out of that. And then maybe when it grows back in, maybe I'll do the messy like Robert Smith hair. I don't know. It's one of those things that because my hair is so curly, I don't have as many fun haircut options as people with straight hair. Like all the cute little spiky like pixie cuts and shit, can't do that. I basically just grow a Shirley Temple afro. So, you know, we got the bald, we got the hawk, or we got the Robert Smith. Like those are my three like alternative haircut choices, and I love all of them. Okay, question 6. When was the first time that you colored your hair? I'm gonna say it was about 16 probably when I first colored my hair. I picked like a purpley burgundy kind of color that I thought was sort of like edgy or whatever, but like not like crazy fucked up bleaching your hair kind of edgy, because I wasn't ready for that yet. So I just went like purpley burgundy, had my hair that color for quite a long time. And then I think when I was about 20, I decided to like go for it and just manic panic it. And I was vampire red for a long time, and I loved that color, the like electric bright burgundy red, but it dyed everything in my house pink. Like my tub was pink, my bed sheets were pink, my face was often pink, and I was like, I can't continue to dye everything in my house. So I went black after that and have stayed black for most of the foreseeable time until now. Okay, question 7. Why did you decide to shave your head? Well, I already answered that in a previous question. It wasn't really a choice. It was like a necessary thing, but now I love it. I shave my own head every day. I have my own set of razors, and I try to keep up on this because the longer it gets, the harder it is to keep the line clean. So if I just keep up with it every day, it's much less work. Okay, question 8. Who is your hair inspiration? I don't actually have a specific person that is my hair inspiration, but what I really appreciate is people that go for it, people that give no fucks what anyone thinks about them and just do like whatever they want and are willing to be experimental with their hair. I think that's really cool and really brave of them, especially women, because a lot of women are really hung up on, oh, maybe I won't look pretty, or maybe I'll be less feminine if I don't have long hair, or like that kind of stuff. And what I have to say to that is, so the fuck what? Like, be who you are, do what you want with your hair. Don't worry about what other people are gonna think about you. Just fucking go for it. And people that are like, and they just do it a random color, they give it a random cut, like that's amazing to me. I absolutely love people that have those kind of like balls. All right, and the last question, question number 9. What has been your favorite color / style that you've had? Well, I have to say that my favorite, I've had my hair styled for a few different hair shows, which was scary to me. Like, I signed up for them because you literally have no control. Like, you show up at the hairdressers, and once you sign the form, they can do whatever they want to your hair. They can bleach it, they can cut it, they can shave it, they can like whatever. And like, not that I have a lot to work with, but one time I ended up with like orange and green and yellow neon hair with like the side of my head all friggin' painted up. That was kind of cool. I've had like, what else did they do? Oh my goodness, they did all sorts of things. They sewed a bunch of metal gears into my hair one time, and I had this like giant industrial Mad Max gear mohawk thing going on that was kind of cool. But the deal is, after they've done that, once the hair show is over, they have to at least dye it and style it in a way that you like with whatever hair you have left. So I thought, well, fuck it, my hair's already bleached, it's orange and yellow and green, so like, why don't we go purple? I've always wanted to have purple hair. So there was a time where I had like electric fucking purple mohawk, and that was epic. I loved that so much. I wish I could still have that, but the bleach, I had very fine hair, so the bleach was really getting to me, like continuous bleaching to do the roots. It wasn't good for my hair, so I had to give that up and go back to black. But there are pictures of it floating around on my Instagram page if anyone's interested, and that was fucking delightful. So there you go, all 9 questions. I've done it. I hope you liked it. And such as it is, that was really cool. I've actually never done a hair Q&A before, and I was really flattered that Hair Stories asked me. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's answer some questions about my hair. Hopefully give some people out there some inspiration to like try something different. Who knows, you might love it like I did. And if you don't, do a different haircut. It'll grow back, so what? Hair is a fucking superpower, and you should definitely use it and abuse it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Depop, Ko-fi, Facebook, TikTok, all the things. I have all the things. They're all under Madam Absinthe, so you can look for me on all the things. Depop, secondhand clothes, obviously. Ko-fi is us saving up to buy some proper fucking recording equipment so I don't sound as echoey as I do now if I had a little mic here. But anyway, we're working with what we got for the moment. Ring the bell for notifications. You can get notifications when I put up new videos. Maybe more Q&As, maybe tags, maybe sewing videos, maybe me doing ridiculous shit. You never know until you sign up. And I think that's it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, follow me on all the things, check out my Depop, buy me a Ko-fi if you want to, and I will see all you guys around for my next Q&A, whatever the hell that is. If anybody has any questions that they want me to answer in a future Q&A, write them in the comments. If there's more about Death Thoughts or whatever.